This is a saffron bomb. I just want to jump right in and say hello to you, my wonderful scent siblings, my scent brother, scent sister, and non-binary scent siblings. I'm Yulia Graham, and this is ScentSiblingsDotC.A. The .ca stands for Canada. And I am here today to do something I hope could be like a tiny little bit entertaining, but it's not my usual whatever we're calling that. Today, I actually have something to say. And so if you are interested in my quick thoughts on Montale Arabians Tonka, keep watching. I know that you're usually here for this entertainment, and I love that much more than I love this, but I want to tell you about Montale Arabians Tonka because it's not what I thought. I just got it yesterday, and I want to tell you about it so that you know. Now, here's the thing, is the disclaimer that does not need to be spoken, but I'm going to speak it. We're all so different, and we all smell things differently, which it's like we see color differently, but we don't know that we see it differently because we see it how we see it. It's so weird. You don't hear a ton about this on YouTube yet. You will, because it will eventually get to Fragrance Net, Fragrance Buy, Perfume Online, those sites that we all go to. For right now, I'm not sure where else it's available, but I purchased mine right from the Montale site because I really wanted it. Montale is one of the companies I'm crazy about right now. You know that, don't you? Regardless, this is Montale Arabians Tonka. This is what the packaging looks like. You don't need to see that because it looks like every other Montale, and this thing makes noise and makes me crazy. I'm not here to talk to you about the packaging. I'm here to talk to you about what's inside. I saw this first from Paulina Shar, and then I saw Smelling Great Fragrance reviews, and a couple of other people mention it, but not everyone. And so I wanted to jump on here really quickly to let you know what I think. You know that we're all so very different, and what one person loves, another person doesn't necessarily love. I like to keep things positive here, but I also want to be completely transparent and impeccable with my word. And so I'm going to tell you what I actually think of Montale Arabians Tonka, with the quid pro quo that I hate everything when I first smell it, and so I will probably come back to this one and love it. But for right now, I need to tell you what happened. Here's what happened. Let's do some noteses. I'll put the noteses here or here or here, somewhere. The noteses will be here from Fragrantica. Bless you all at Fragrantica, all the people who comment. The top notes here are saffron and bergamot. The mid notes here are agar wood or oud and Bulgarian rose. In the base, you have sugar, tonka, oak moss, and amber, and white musk. Does that all sound familiar? It sounds very familiar to me. And so when you see other people talking about this, and again, there aren't that many, and that's why I'm here. When you hear other people talk about this, I've heard somebody say, Paulina Shar, I think she said, that this is the best Montale ever. You know my opinion on that already. You know what I think is the best Montale. The Smelling Great Fragrance reviews, I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I'll put what he calls himself here, amazing. Anyway, they're both touting this as the best smelling thing in the world. Now, here's what I have to say about that. On Fragrantica, you see all the different reviews, and you have that "this reminds me of" part. Can I tell you something? This doesn't just remind me of something. To me, it's actually, if it's not a dupe, it is just exactly the same to me. Now, people on Fragrantica are saying that this smells exactly like my baby, Intense Cafe. I'm here to say that if you love Intense Cafe, you are not necessarily going to love this, even though a lot of the reviewers say that they're identical. To me, they're nothing alike. Nothing. You get that Montale thing. If you've ever worn a Montale, you get that Montale thing, right? To me, this is nothing like that. I haven't smelled the other ones to which people compare it, but to me, this is insofar as Montale has that distinctive underlying scent that's there as the base for all of the different things that they do. To me, this doesn't smell anything like Intense Cafe, but I will tell you something. My friend Marcia Mello from Instagram and Marcelina Teresa from YouTube, girl, you need to get this into your life, because to me, this is 100% saffron. It's saffron in the opening, it's saffron in the base, it's saffron in the middle, it's saffron all day. She's just mad about saffron. To me, to my nose, this smells almost identical to Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Curchon, but let me tell you something. This has other things in it other than the saffron that I can smell, but not in here. In here, this is pure saffron. It's all saffron all day. Do you know what? That is kind of the end of what I wanted to bring to you today. Just quick. I just get saffron in here, and it lasts forever. I put this on last night. I still smell of it today. I put this on yesterday afternoon. It's oud and saffron, and I don't get anything else. People are saying that it's sweet. I don't know what planet you have to be from to think that this is sweet. It's so amazing how our noses work. I don't perceive sweet in this. I perceive satin, and I get it in the top left behind my eye. That's where I smell this perfume. I smell the oud and I smell the saffron. That's all I smell. I thought I was smelling leather, but that's the saffron. So to me, this has nothing to do with Intense Cafe, which is my baby. Now, everybody is different, and I would love to know if you've smelled this. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think, because to me, this has nothing to do with any of the other Montales that I have. This is pure saffron with oud. I don't smell the sugar. I don't get anything else. It lasts forever. It leaves a trail. It gives you a bubble. It does all of the things. The last thing that I will tell you is that to me, this is not sweet enough. And other people are saying it's cloyingly sweet. I don't get the sweet. And so I put a squirt of this on, as I said, and then I just wasn't into it. And so I actually squirted La Belle, which I also am not necessarily the hugest fan of. Let me be clear. I will probably love this tomorrow, but for today, it is not a love. It is a, that's interesting. You know those ones? La Belle to me started out as a no thank you and has worked its way up to, I kind of want to wear that today. The two of these together made something that made my husband say, quote, shut up. That's how much Ryan liked the combination of this and that. The jury's out, folks. The jury's out. I don't know that I love this. I know for sure that Intense Cafe has no competition with this one. I wanted to be on here just to tell you that. I hope you found this helpful, because if you're looking at buying a Montale that's wildly different from anything else that you own, if you own Baccarat Rouge 540, I'm telling you that my perception of these two is that this is the saffron and the woods taken out of this one, amped up to the nth degree, and that's that. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that if you're interested in this one, leave me a note down below and tell me what you think it's going to smell like, because to my nose, saffron all day with just a little hint of the oud. I'm Yulia Graham, and this is ScentSiblingsDotC.A. I'm so happy that you joined me today. I really hope that this gave you some kind of insight as to this beast of a fragrance that I don't really hear people talking too much about. It gets a 10 out of 10 for performance. As far as the smell goes, the jury is still out. I will let you know more when I know more. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know down below what you think of this one, or if you're planning on buying it and why you're planning on buying it. Take care.